WKBN 27 First News starts now with breaking news.
And in the last hour, Mill Creek Metro Parks Executive Director Aaron Young closed all of the park's waterways because of high levels of bacteria. Now, this is a live look at Lake Glacier, where many people often go to fish or to ride the paddle boats. Tonight, the park is not permitting any of that. They're closing them all up. They've brought them all back into shore. A couple kayakers just came in a few minutes ago, and they will be putting up some advisory tape to tell people that they're closed. And I just spoke with Executive Director Aaron Young, who told me 5 of the 7 water test samples showed way too much bad bacteria in the water, which led to the decision. He also told me there's no schedule to retest the water yet, but I'll be talking with the Mahoning County Board of Health to see how long the lakes will need to stay closed. He also said EPA test results may not be available for another 2 weeks. Good evening, I'm Dave Sess.
And I'm Erica Thomas. There's been a lot of frustration over the lack of communication and action from environmental officials and Mill Creek Metro Parks administrators. Now, you'll recall a sewer overflowed in heavy rains, and we were told a lack of oxygen killed thousands of fish in Lake Newport. Well,
WKBN has been asking for information every day this week. Monday, in fact, we asked Mill Creek Metro Parks for comment, and we're told the lake was safe for recreational use.
On Tuesday, we asked Ohio EPA for information, and they told us to talk to Mill Creek Park. Wednesday, we asked Mill Creek officials for comment, and they insisted the water was still safe but wouldn't go on camera. And then yesterday, we showed them our own lab test showing dangerously high levels of bacteria in Lake Newport, but they still wouldn't talk on camera.
But that changed today after our reporting, and several of you called and emailed our newsroom to express frustration at the lack of official comments. 27 Investigates reporter Amanda Smith is live in the studio with the latest developments. Amanda?
Dave and Erica, it took countless phone calls, a strongly worded email today before Aaron Young decided to sit down with 27 Investigates and talk about how he and other park managers have handled this fish kill. Now, we should point out that they aren't responsible for the sewers. That's the city of Youngstown's problem. And the park says it couldn't close the lakes because it didn't know until the last hour just how dirty they are.
We have not received any test results to date from the EPA regarding the water samples that were taken this week.
And Mill Creek Metro Park officials still haven't. Since we sat down with Executive Director Aaron Young around 3 this afternoon, the Mahoning County Health Department gave the park its results from these samples that we saw technicians collecting yesterday. Environmentalists are concerned about sewer outflows, like the one that killed all these fish last week.
You know, what will Mill Creek Park, look like if things like this keep happening?
27 Investigates paid a private lab to test one water sample taken on Tuesday from Lake Newport. The lab found a count of 3,800 for fecal chloroform bacteria. The level for safe swimming is about 400. Environmentalists say this needs to be addressed now.
This is a real problem that we're not having any investment in our infrastructure, and the Ohio EPA, which is supposed to be overseeing public health and safety and clean water, is not doing it.
The city of Youngstown has a long-term plan to eliminate sewer outflows, but that won't start for 5 years and it won't finish for nearly 20.
To say that the plan that they're working on now is too long would be an understatement. It was too long 50 years ago.
Young says the park has collected and disposed of all the dead fish from the lake and Mill Creek. There's no word yet on how many fish have died. In the meantime, 27 Investigates has requested state records on water quality at Lake Newport and the surrounding area from before and after the fish kill, so we can show you the water tests that the state still isn't showing to park managers. There is a meeting of Mill Creek Park commissioners on Monday night. Count on our team to be there and to let you know the next steps in this pollution crisis. Now, we will have more on this breaking story tonight at 11. Live in the studio, I'm Amanda Smith, 27 Investigates.